Mike Robinson was not with us Friday night. We missed you, but you had a better gig in San Diego out with the Rockets in California. But thanks for coming back, and hopefully the jet lag's disappeared at this point.
Oh, man, the bags are under the eyes. The kids were hanging all off of me this morning. You know what? But it's good to be back here in Ohio.
We'll get your thoughts on that Rocket game Tuesday night on College Football Weekly, but now it's time for Big Play Breakdown. And we know that the City League has struggled throughout this season. Scott's off to a fantastic start, but half of that league is winless. But there is some talent in the City League. It's young talent, though.
Yeah, young talent is what it is. And the City League football is really, really good. Some of your favorite high school football players around the area come from these schools. But let's talk about two young pups that are making a big impact on the east side because they're moving on up. So let's take a look at it. Here it is. Big-time players make big-time plays. DeAndre Hood to Lee. Remember those two names because they're going to be on your mind all season long as the City League keeps going on. But take a look here. And you got trips to the field. You got empty. It's a two-point conversion here right after the pick six. You're going to pause right quick, and you're going to see they got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders, and they got 5 guys in the pattern. With 5 guys in the pattern, you can't cover one. So you bring 6, you leave one guy wide open. Big mistake right there, but it's a huge play for Lee, and especially for the young guy making a play like this. Take a look at Hood again, stepping in, filling in as the quarterback. Big time play. He's going backwards the wrong way. He throws it off his back foot, but wait, he finds who else? Mr. Lee again. This is big time football. Take a look again. You got trips up to the top, and you got another guy you got twins, and you got a running back in the back. So now they got even numbers. But what happens to the outside? The pressure gets there. But take a look. Guys tripping over each other, and the flag comes in. So there was going to be a pass interference anyway, but still the receiver got open and was able to make that big catch right there. And the Waite Indians get their first W of the year. That's our big play breakdown.
One of the things I liked about those two plays is the way that Hood was able to keep those plays going with his feet. He felt the pressure, rolled out. Receivers were smart enough to find the open spot, and they were able to connect.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Coach Peacock does a fantastic job coaching these young guys up, and for them to be able to step up in that moment under those lights at the Glass Bowl, that had to be very, very special for those young guys.
So Waite has Rogers this week, Boucher, Scott, Start, Woodward. And remember, we now have 2 Thursday night games in the City League, so keep an eye on that for Thursday and Friday of this week. Now, on Friday, a lot of the attention throughout the area, throughout the state, will be focused in at White House as Anthony Wayne hosts Perrysburg. Generals undefeated. Perrysburg, outside of losing that first game on the road, they haven't lost. First place in the NLL on the line. This is going to be a fun one.
I mean, every year, the Battle of Suburbia is what I like to call it. These two teams go after it, and they got some tricks up their sleeve that they're going to pull out this week. Andy Brungard does a really good job every time he scripts something up for Perrysburg, but this year could be different. You never know. I really like this Connor Waltonzak kid, Anybody ever heard of him? It's pretty good. Him and TJ Tackett's, that duel right there is very tough to stop, but you know what? Anthony Wayne has a really good defense led by England Allen and Cadence Carswell. Those guys are really, really good up front the front half of the defense, and the back half England makes up. So we're going to have to see. It's a battle of attrition. Who's going to make the top for this for the NLL title?
All right, thank you very much, Mike Robinson. Of course, that is just one of several games we'll have for you this weekend on the BCSN platform, as Game Day Nation Tailgate will be at White House for the showdown between Anthony Wayne and Perrysburg. So join Justin, Pat, and Matt starting at 6:30 Friday night, and then Game Day Nation at 7 o'clock. Anthony Bellino, Mike Robinson, all leading up to overtime Friday night right here on BCSN exclusively on Buckeye Broadband.